Do you think anxiety is a lot more
prevalent.
in today's society? If yes,
They won't know.
why? Oh yeah, I don't know, but it's like
They were born with anxiety. They were born with anxiety. You know that. They all. Whereas we had newer time in the process with anxiety. You know that.
I think yeah.
You accept what he's saying.
No, we don't. I'm
What's the
joking.
joke?
But it's definitely more now. It's easier to get anxiety. I think with social media and technology and so much information in the media, it's so easy to spin so many thoughts and like paranoia. Now you get sick, now you get sick, and now you Google, now you need to
Yeah, something that you shouldn't do is Google when you are sick. Oh, that's the worst. They'll tell you weird things.
You've got all sorts. AIDS.
GP.
Cancer. Yeah.
Got a headache out again.
Yeah.
But actually, it's anxiety. So many things.
But what do you think causes them? Maybe you've answered it. What do you think causes them that?
It's
Social media.
No, social media not the cause. Anything can cause anxiety. It's different for everyone. Like for me, I think the willingness to want to control things. And it can come from, like depression can come from anxiety. So when you're waiting for things and like you get anxious about something, you wonder what's going on. I feel something I'm doing is lost so and it builds up anxiety. And if you let it linger too long, anxiety, you swallow it up. It's really
But don't you think it's the lack of content, being content? For that concept today.
We'll come back to it. Go off this first.
So you think anxiety can come from trauma?
Yeah. My anxiety is so bad. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at all. Because my mind was just racing. Even if you wanted to just think of something else, you couldn't. Like your mind was racing. Like you couldn't feel like normal. Like you couldn't feel like normal things that make you happy. Like listening to music. You didn't care about anything. Food, nothing got me excited. Like,
But Stefan, I think that anxiety comes from our way of life. How we are living life first. If you are living life the right way, you have you will not feel anxious. And anxiety also, that is one, I believe that. Number two is the lack of gratitude, or the lack of being content with what you have or who you are and what you've been provided. The desire of wanting more or comparing one to the other. See, that's two. And I also think that the devil can also just put anxiety in a person. Spirituality is very important. That's number three.
I think
Yes,
Well,
I believe
I
that's
think
true.
God
God
can
can give you
God
anxiety.
is
That's what I
anxiety
believe as well. To come back to
to
Him.
save me.
Mm.
To like say no, to completely lift me up so that I rely on Him. If you like, I had to.
But you know what
because everything is so
but where would that anxiety come from? If it's an
But
anxiety?
you're right, I feel like sinning. When you sin, you're like, oh, I have like
You
it's
watch
Now
it
you have
over
something to
your
worry about.
now you're like, oh, if I do this, like when you're young, if I do this, my mom is going to find out that it's going to they're going to be. Now you're anxious, like, I did the wrong thing. When they come, then. So you're right, maybe sinning makes.
You know what else? We're too comfortable in this day and age. Back in the day, you used to wake up and go to work and you struggle, man. Struggle is part of your day, your daily grind. You go, you work the field, you go garden, or you go hunt, or whatever. And that's when your mind is focusing. You come home, you're tired, you go sleep. Now we're so comfortable, we sit around and hang around. We have too much time to think. We have
So
too much
what-
time to think about it. Think
No,
about
but
it.
we are distracted with the phone.
Yeah, but we're thinking about so much. We have too much time to think.
Or we have too much information. I think information overload is what
Yeah.
gives you anxiety.
But what are the remedy
Yeah,
for
what can we do?
anxiety? What are these? What are the remedy?
Number one is, I think the main is what's the problem. You have to first see what's the problem. Most of the time, the problem is that you worry about. It's worry, right? It's worry about something, and that thing can the reason why you worry is because you feel like that thing can exist. If you don't get that thing, you don't have that thing, or you lose that thing that you have, because all your identity is placed in that thing. If you lose it, you're going to smash stuff. So you just worry. Like your identity is relying on something that can't fail or can't be smashed. It's secure, proper secure, solid. There's only one thing, and that's God.
Yeah.
Only God is super solid, always the same, never gonna change, fixed, you have no worries. So if your identity is not in there, in God and how He sees you and He just thinks, you're going to be shaking. Shook. When you place identity in the wrong thing, that's why we shook.
But why do people get stuck into that mode for so long?
We're finding remedies.
No, yeah, I understand. It's also part of the remedy. People find themselves so much.
They are
Yes.
behind you recording.
Say hi, bye.
You can take your phone, Nafisa, but there's another one here.
But you must first say hi.
Then you
You can
can't
use it.
see us.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Say hi on the podcast. We live. Now you can
Concept
take your
live.
stuff. You're not live. You can take your stuff, sir.
But you know what? The mind is not feeding on negative things. The mind. It focuses so much more on negative things than the good things. You will realize that the negative things hurt one person so much more than the good things. It will give you a lot more anxiety. Well, it will give you a lot more reaction. The negative thing will give you a lot more reaction out of the.
It's easier to fall
The good things,
into
yeah.
negative
Yeah.
things into.
Yeah.
So
It takes way more effort to think of good things. Into.
there we go. Just like Stefan said, getting yourself busy. We are very comfortable. If you start getting yourself busy, if your mind is full, constantly trying to develop yourself, trying to challenge yourself, you have very less time in worrying about certain things because you've got a task. So being comfortable, not doing anything, just being lazing around or not working, sports is very important.
So there are two remedies you're saying. Okay, three. It's
There's a
sports.
lot. There's a lot.
It's okay, but like we have to define them. It's sports.
Sport
then
is one of them.
being grateful.
Yeah.
So like making your
But the
mind.
most important thing is definitely God.
Yeah.
It will bring you joy that is beyond any man's understanding. You might go through very difficult tough time, but you just have the joy of God. You know, a joy that's just no man can give. Because the joy of a person is circumstantial. Let's say I just bought a new car. Oh, I'm so happy. And then in the next few months, it doesn't mean anything to me. I buy a house, I buy paintings. It will fade. All of that will fade. But when you have God, and if you've experienced that joy, it does not leave you. It's just there. So in the midst of turmoil and very difficult time, you just calm and you've got peace because you've got assurance.
What if you die tomorrow? How would that make you feel? What if you die tomorrow?
Will anything matter?
I'll just call my friends. Or I'll go home today. I'll use my money that I have to travel back home and go home. So that I can be with my parents.
I'll be happy. I'll be like, oh. You know, I always say this, it's like, if you're in heaven, it's like in a video. It's like just complete satisfaction. Everything good. There will be nothing bad. You know, here we have some good things, and we have bad things, you feel pain, you know, and you hurt, you knock you feel sadness, but there'll be none of it. Only good. Only good things, and it'll be the best things, pure satisfaction. Just the presence of God will give you like peace and satisfaction that you couldn't even imagine. All the good things we feel here is just like that.
Yes.
Yeah, but then now we have to live in pursuit of heaven, like in pursuit, because now we are saying when we are with God, in the presence of God, there will be nothing. That's an issue. But if now we are focusing on the things of this world, that's why actually Colossians 3 verse 1 says, set your eyes on things above. So now we must start pursuing God and the presence of God so that we can feel that absolute joy. Okay?
You know, when okay.
I'm going from anxiety.
No, but it's still. I think it's still the same. You know, because when you follow God, when you are like, how do you say pursuit?
Yeah.
Pursuit. When you say when you are pursuing Christ, yes, you've got that. Like I said, He will give you the joy that is beyond any gift of the world.
Yeah.
Okay? Whether you have it, whether you don't have it, you're just happy. And then when you are happy, you're in good health. Because a person who's not happy, in French they say but a broken heart dries up bones.
Yes,
I've told you that. Yeah, it's a proverb now. And if you are happy, even your appearance, your demeanor, everything changes. Your face, you just like you radiate joy. So but people miss it, man. Like following Christ does not mean that we have to neglect the things of the world. We still have to work very hard in getting everything. That's why I always say there's nothing wrong with being rich.
Nah, I don't
There we go. Stefan and I always, there's nothing wrong with being rich. Even in the Bible says like, it's difficult for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. But everything has been given to us. Why can I not get them now? And there are people in the Bible who were very rich. But how do they act?
The motives.
How do they act with what they have?
But Solomon was the richest man in the world. You know what he said in
It's vanity,
Ecclesiastes?
right?
Give me, Lord, give me only enough so that I can be able to, like, give me enough so that I don't steal, and don't give me too little so that I end up like doing wrong things, but don't give me too much that I may be prideful.
But he had too much.
Yes, he had too much, but that was his prayer.
You know.
He knew wealth.
Yeah. For me, I think about it. That's why the Lord is giving money. But it can be different. No, for real. For real.
It's all change you.
It will change me. I
You know yourself.
I know myself. But if you have a good one,
How do you're honest?
You don't give money, then the Lord might give you money. So like, it's better the Lord cares more what you carry than He does about your comfort. You being happy and comfortable, all these things. So if that's gonna fit your character, then you're rather not. But if you can handle it,
Oh wow.
because I can just think that Lord, I don't believe I really think you're gonna buy. You know what I mean? Instead of thinking, you can use those money for whatever it is.
What can I buy?
That's the meaning of the off.
I'm gonna pay off my debts and then I'm gonna spend on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy my really it's
Rich. Yeah.
selfish. So I mean,
You can still work toward bettering yourself even when you have the money.
yeah, but you gotta always know
Where's your heart?
You work hard not for the money, you work hard for the Lord. Because you gotta do the gifts and you gotta do the job, you work hard. I think you have everything is wrong. I think you gave this on yourself. You're in good health, so use a good health. Not to please people, but to please you. It doesn't work. If you wanted to be rich, you can be rich. Right? Just think about it. You wanted to be
Yeah,
rich.
of course.
There's a lot you can do now to be rich. But where is it gonna take you? Yeah, and you're gonna have to
Oh,
sacrifice things.
A lot.
You're gonna have to sacrifice things. Even if you're not malicious about it, I'm not wicked, they're not like evil, but it's gonna might mean that you neglect God, you know. Pursue this, you really go. If I wanted 20 million, I can pursue that money. And I can probably get it in like a couple of years time. But what's the point? I could also die and before that. I die on my way to the 20 million. And then I go in. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's on a roller system. I just don't want my family to be sad. That's all you know. As long as I know my wife is super and she's money as well. She gets a couple of million. No, she will give, so I know she's stuck. You know, there's old people that they don't have family members, but they give the money to the cats.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
What?
Yeah, it'll be the world, they might sort the cats out and put everything, and someone must.
What?
I think of the animals as children.
Because they never had really family, or they had family and the family like neglected. It's okay, fine, you see them. You come away to
The cats.
Real true story.
That's insane.
True story. Millions. Millions.
And the cats got millions. A lot of people are dying. Full of. Oh, it's so disgusting.
Okay, guys, that's it for today.
But you know
Say
the-
your names.
No,
What's your name?
No, let's just Google me.